guys, what's going on? Gaming Jake here, and in this video I want to talk about two important topics in the gaming community on my side of it. I mean, like, when I just said that, you know, you're probably like, oh man, this must be really big news for the entire gaming community. No, it's just for the things I'm interested, sorry, which I'm actually very limited in what all I like. So, yeah, I mean, like, I like Call of Duty and all that, but I probably won't be doing videos on that just because it's overdone and everything. So, yeah, but anyway, let's get on to the topic at hand. First of all, is Disney Infinity is canceled, and Disney is no longer publishing video games. When I first saw this, I thought it was a hoax. I thought, really? It's like, really? Because it's done so well. I was like, no, I don't see that happening. I mean, like, I could see it happening, but at the same time, I did not see a reason for it to happen. And then second of all, I'm going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7, about the whole April 2017 thing and all that jazz. But we're first going to start with the Disney Infinity thing. So first of all, Disney Infinity is confirmed canceled, and Disney is no longer publishing video games, which is pretty sad. Pretty freaking sad in my opinion. I think Disney has a huge variety when it comes to different things that they could throw their gaming industry in. For example, they have Lucasfilms, they have Marvel, and then they have just their standard Disney. I mean, like Lilo and Stitch, Peter Pan, all that jazz. Plus, like I just mentioned, they have Marvel and Lucasfilms, which of course is Star Wars, and Marvel characters like Iron Man, Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor, and the whole gang. So, you know, Disney Infinity was like a way to combine all that together, all their different franchises and everything, for them together, and it was... At first, I just saw it as a Skylanders ripoff and everything, and I saw the same thing for Amiibo, but I've grown to like Amiibo. I just never got into Disney Infinity, and that's sort of... I mean, like, I'm glad I didn't, because now I know it's sort of a waste. A lot of people thought Disney 4.0 was going to be a thing. I did too, and I was actually going to plan on getting 4.0, because the thing was with Disney Infinity 2.0, if you collected, like, every character, you would get a secret item. And for that item, you would get, I think it was like a it was either a lightsaber, or it was like Thor's hammer, or something of that nature. And then with 3.0, they actually had characters based off that item. So I'm a bit slow because I got people in the background that are trying to, like, talk and stuff. So sorry, I'm paying attention to them and doing this at the same time. But anyway, or I'm not really paying attention. I'm trying to zone them out, but I hear my name in the background. So, you know, like when your mom just, like, talks and says your name, and then you just, like, pop your head up and you're like, what are you saying about me, you evil witch? Yeah, that's sort of what's going on right now. But anyway, sorry about that. And I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so Disney 2.0, the secret item was like Lucasfilm or Marvel related. 3.0 had Lucasfilm or Marvel characters. The 3.0 item was a Keyblade. So if you follow the pattern, then obviously, I believe, the 3.0 had the Keyblade, so then 4.0 would have Kingdom Hearts characters like Sora, Riku, Pete, Maleficent, Roxas, Ventus, Aquaterra, I mean, like, stuff like that, Xehanort, Ericus. I would have loved that. I mean, like, honestly, I wouldn't even have played it. I would have just, like, liked the little Sora, Roxas, and Ven figure, etc. I mean, like, I just like little figurines like that. And of course, you're gonna be like, but what about play arts? You do realize that those are, like, $80 in shipping and over $200 to pay for the actual thing. Yeah, heck to the NO. No way I'm freaking getting that. I mean, like, I'm not even wanting, like, a play arts. I'm just wanting, like, a little figurine, like a freaking amiibo, like, just a little paperweight to look cool of, like, Sora and everything. So, customized amiibo. I'm gonna have my friend make a Shulk amiibo for me, although, like, paint it and look like Sora. But anyway, so I'm a bit disappointed in Disney. When it says that Disney is no longer publishing video games, I instantly was, you know, thinking all of this about Disney Infinity. But then I also was thinking, wait a minute, don't they publish, like, crossover games, like Kingdom Hearts? Like, don't they publish that? So then, they're no longer publishing Kingdom Hearts? Like, what's the deal there? So I personally think that it's, well, because Square Enix has some hold of Kingdom Hearts. The gaming industry is mainly on Square. It's not necessarily on Disney. Disney really just throws the rights at them for the characters. They're like, here, you can use Donald Duck, or here you can use Mickey Mouse, or here you can use Maleficent or Pete. Just, you know, just give us credit in the credits and do what you want, man. That's pretty much, in my opinion, how I see it. That's how I pretty much imagine how Square can get some of the characters for Kingdom Hearts, but I do know that Square like calls up Disney or sends them an email and go, hey, what about this world for Kingdom Hearts 3? Do you think it'll fit the feel, etc., etc.? Because Square owns Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy can sometimes go over the edge with just people or personalities or certain things that Disney does not cooperate with. Let's just say it's Bayonetta-like, in my opinion. So Final Fantasy isn't bad. It's not bad at all. I love Final Fantasy, I love the franchise, but sometimes it's rated T for a good reason. That's pretty much all I'm going to say. And Disney doesn't necessarily cooperate with that, and we all know that for a fact, except for when it comes to like their Marvel and Lucasfilm industry, because then they drop an F and B bomb on some of their stuff, but okay, it's fine. But so, I mean, like, they call up Disney and they're like, hey, what do you think about this world? Will it fit Kingdom Hearts? Do you think, it'll be okay for this world to be in there? Because we know that you have your own company policy and we don't want to mess that up. So then Disney will go, yeah, but do this and this and this too. So, like, Disney will sort of, like, get the checklist out, be like, okay, this is good, no, this is a little bit too much for a 10 or 11-year-old, but, we'll critique that a little bit. You just leave that to us. So I think Kingdom Hearts is perfectly fine. I think it's out of the way. I don't think it's going to be affected by this. However, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure Tetsuya Nomura said a while back, Kingdom Hearts 3 is only the beginning, or it's the end of the Xehanort Saga, which is only like the beginning of Kingdom Hearts itself, and that got a whole lot of fans like jaw-dropping, because Kingdom Hearts, the Xehanort Saga, overall is a huge freaking saga. I mean, like, it's hard for me enough to catch up with Star Wars, and I'm still behind. I mean, like, when it comes to detail with the middle movies, like 4, 5, and 6. But, yeah, kill me now. I know, you guys hate me. But, I mean, like, at least with Star Wars, there's, like, different sagas, if that makes sense. There's the Phantom Menace, and then there's whatever else there is. I know, I'm sorry. I just killed a fanboy's dream. But, I mean, like, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts has, I think, twice the installments and backstory as Star Wars. When it comes to the main installments of Star Wars, I'm not counting, like, Star Wars Rebels or Clone Wars or anything. But I'm pretty sure, like, Kingdom Hearts is at least double the amount of backstory and just everything in general of Star Wars. So it's a freaking saga. So again, I mean, like, will this issue with Disney cause Kingdom Hearts to no longer, like, go on after Kingdom Hearts 3? I want to say yes and no. I want to say it probably won't be as good as the Xehanort Saga, because it's freaking good. But I want to say that they'll just keep on making games, and the community will be like, just stop, you're killing us. Unfortunately, that's how I see it playing out. But hey, I'm no prophet, I don't know. So I think that's enough about Disney Infinity. I can finally close this link now. And I wasn't going to read the article, I was just going to use the logo they had here for the whole conversation. Next is I guess I could start with Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3. Remake will not, KH3 and FF7 Remake will not be out before April 2017. So this does not really surprise me. At first I thought it said March. I could have sworn that it said March or May from the original person I got it from, but oh well. So anyway, basically what's going on here is neither Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy Remake are scheduled to release during Square Enix's current financial year ending March 31st, 2017, the publisher has confirmed. So basically what Square did is they sort of lined up everything that they're wanting to release this year. Needless to say, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy VII were not on this list. Here's the actual list itself here. We have, let's see, everything Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy 15, of course, September 30th, Dragon Quest Heroes 2, I think, March 27th, 2016. Wait, that's already out then. Maybe. Okay, anyway. 2016, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, World Final Fantasy 2016, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, I think, I can't read that, August 23rd, 2016, Tomb Raider, and Saga Scarlet Grace 2016. Oh, I could have just read this here. Wow, I feel stupid. Okay, but anyway. So, this is their major titles for FY, whatever FY stands for. Endings of, and this ends, this whole list of like 8 games, 6 games, goes up to March 2017. So, honestly, this doesn't surprise me when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. For Kingdom Hearts, I mean, like, I was a big skeptical at first, because when Kingdom Hearts 3 first got, or not released, but shown back in 2013, it was clearly in development. Like, early development, and we know that now. And mainly, we see the gameplay from these new trailers, and we compare it to the old gameplay from the very first trailer we got. Nothing alike. It's pretty much nothing alike. What we got at first wasn't even gameplay. It was just like a cinematic clip with the menu and the AI and everything. I mean, like, it's just not what we thought it was. So that just showed us that it was early stage in development and etc. So back then in 2013, I wanted to say that it was coming out in 2015 because, you know, it doesn't take too long to make a game, but it does take quite a while. So, you know, I thought 2.5 years would be perfectly fine. Well, no! Let's make it 4.5. So, and sorry, I have a desk bar down here and my mouse accidentally moved. But anyway, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so about last year, I was talking, last year I started gaining the opinion and the thoughts, hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 will not be coming out next year. You gotta give it a little more, Jake. Just think logically. So I did. I sat down with myself and I was honest. And I said, alright, what is a reasonable time for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out? And I immediately thought of late 2016 or early to summer 2017. And that's sort of what this looks like here. Now, it's obviously not coming out late 2016, but late 2016 goes into early 2017, and April's pretty much early in 2017. It's like, let's see, April is like, what's it called? It's like, it's in between the beginning and the middle. So whatever you want to call that, like brunch maybe? It's like brunch. It's the brunch of 2017. That's what we're going to call it. That's it. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 won't be releasing till possibly during the brunch of 2017 or afterwards. So that disappoints me a little bit because I would be a few months off, of course. A good season off. A season's typically, what is it, 2 or 3 months? 2 or 3 months, or maybe 3 to 4. There's 4 seasons, there's 12 months. Each month, or each season has 3 months. So yeah, math! So yeah, 3 months. So I was off about 3 months. It's not too terribly bad, but that is a longer wait. So I'm thinking, maybe, yeah, I'm thinking summer 2017 for Kingdom Hearts 3. If not, then very, very early fall. Very early fall. Like possibly the day right before fall is technically started, or the day it does start. Like, I don't know, just one or the other. But I'm leaning more towards late brunch, early lunch, or maybe in lunch. Okay, early brunch, during lunch, or like dinner, or like very early dinner of for Kingdom Hearts 3 to be released 2017. Now it's 2016 now, and it is just May. So thinking that we have to wait another like year and a few months for this game, it does like make you, because technically we would be waiting for 4 years. And as sad as this is to say, but it is the truth, and I'm about to get really, really dark here. People have died within the past 4 years. I mean, like, I sound like an idiot, and you're like, oh, really? I didn't know that. But I mean, like, people have seriously died. Like, people that have anticipated for this game have passed away, unfortunately. Whether, you know, just anything, really. I mean, they've passed away, and it's so sad because one of their things on their bucket list was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and that just doesn't come true. So I feel bad about that. I'm not throwing that at, like, Square or anything, but I feel bad. I really do, and it makes me feel good to have this life and to be able to live to play this game. It really does. I feel special. I feel real honored by Square, and I love them so much. But I'm sorry that got dark and sentimental. But hey, if any of you guys need like a life lesson, hit me up like over Instagram or something. No, I mean, like I seriously could. I mean, like I seriously, like, comment section, like, yeah. Please don't, seriously. I mean, like, for real though, like, if you seriously need life advice, just like message me over YouTube and I could try to help. I mean, like, I'm no freaking Bernie Sanders does not do that. Who am I talking? Dr. Phil. I'm no freaking Dr. Phil, but I mean, like, for a 15-year-old, I'm pretty freaking smart. Yeah, that's right, I'm 15, and I know I sound like a freaking 18-year-old. I get that a freaking lot. But Final Fantasy VII Remake, let's talk about that now. This does not surprise me. At first, people thought, what was it, like 2013 or maybe early 2014, that Final Fantasy 15 was going to release around this time of the year, actually, around like May 2015. That's not the case. We got fall, September 30th, which is fine by me. I, for one, am not too anticipated for 15. I mean, like, I'm gonna get it, and I may play halfway through it, and then something's gonna come up, I'm gonna be busy, and I won't pick it up for another 8 months. Then I'll play it, be a huge fan of it, make videos on it, etc. But by that time, the hype for it would be down. So, that's what sucks, in my opinion. But, Final Fantasy VII. So, since 15 is releasing so late into 2016, 2017 for Final Fantasy VII does make complete sense. I'm not shocked by that, 2017. However, and I mean, like, this makes perfect sense to me. I think, like, Final Fantasy is playing its releases very well. However, with Final Fantasy being set back to September 30th, I think it was originally supposed to be, like, spring or summer of this year. However, you know, that's not the case, September 30th. I think it has been delayed a few times. Maybe not, again, I don't really keep tabs on Final Fantasy. But I'm pretty sure at one point, like, one of the trailers when it ended, it said, like, summer or spring or something of, like, 2015 or 2014, and obviously that's not the case. So, again, since Final Fantasy 15 is releasing in September, it does not surprise me at all if Final Fantasy VII Remake will release around the same time next year, or maybe holiday season next year, or maybe, like, August or something. It doesn't surprise me at all. If Final Fantasy 15 was released earlier this year, like if it was released this month or last month or something, then I would be a bit shocked if Final Fantasy 7 released late of next year, like during dinner of next year. I mean, because I would expect it to match up around the same time period as Final Fantasy 15 did. Sort of like with Pokemon. Like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire released in November, and now we got Sun and Moon also releasing in November. 2 years ago, or no, it was, yeah, 2 years ago for X and Y, it released in October, but that's still sort of like, October and November, there's sort of like a mix between, it's sort of like a blend. Like you have red, okay, let's say September is red, and let's say December is blue. Okay, we have October and November right in between those two, and they're sort of shades of each color. Like October will have a little bit of the blue, but it will more of which be overpowered by the red. And same for November, but vice versa. It'll have a little bit of red, but more blue. So I honestly just lost my train of thought of where I was going with that, but I'm sure that made perfect sense 20 seconds ago when I was going on that train. But yeah. So, oh yeah, with the time period and everything. So yeah. I mean, that's personally what I think about Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII. I mean, like, Final Fantasy VII doesn't shock me at all. I'm definitely going to get 7. I'm more hyped for 7 than I am 15, but hey, whatever. I have played 7, by the way, before. I haven't played it all the way. I've played about a quarter of it, and I love it already. I thought about doing a Let's Play, but then my Elgato broke, so... and I'm not paying another $200 for another one, and I don't have Elgato insurance. Thanks, State Farm. But anyway, so guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. If you guys have any questions about any more of my thoughts about these topics, or anything else that I may have missed, we've got a whole lot of news stuff lately within the past 48 hours or 36 hours. So I wanted to cover this before it became dead news. And it pretty much already has, because like every big YouTuber has already done their discussion on this, and so I'm pretty much under the rug. But for you guys that love and care for me, my 63 subscribers and the like 5 viewers per video, I love you guys. You 5 people, we need to like get together or something, like throw a party, a bonfire maybe sometime. But anyway guys, so thank you all for watching. This is Gaming Jake logging out. Peace!
Don't play that.